Wigman booked me into a talk show and he booked me into a signing, but I at least had to have gas money to get from point A to point B. So yeah, I couldn't really afford the Challenger. Dave talked me out of it. You know, he reminded me that I got to pay you guys.
Welcome back. You may have seen Recoil magazine around town. Now its co-founder and managing editor has written a book. Joining us now is Cliff Frantz. Thanks for joining us today. You are the founder of Recoil magazine. I've seen these around. I love these because I'm a big fan of the Onions.
It's a free monthly entertainment and news satire magazine. I took my best writing from the last 12 years that I've been sticking into Recoil every month, put it into a compilation book like the Onion does, and then ran it up the flagpole, and I eventually got Barnes & Noble to stock it on shelf.
Now, before you started this magazine, you toured with a band.
I'd say it's become more and more apparent that I haven't played guitar in 15 years. I had to sell all my gear, all my guitars and amps and everything 15 years ago to start Recoil magazine. Doing my first book signing in Alpena actually seemed like a really good idea at the time, even if it was Wegman's idea. I figured, you know, hometown support, get a lot of people in there, but it made, you know, it was a huge disappointment. Like 2 people showed up.
You can't walk your dog here.
It's not my dog. Oh, it's a horrible, horrible car, but, you know, the money I was going to use to buy a new car, I ended up hiring you guys with, so. But it's okay because it just needs to get through this book tour, and then, you know, by that time, the book will have been on a shelf and started selling, and I'll start seeing royalties in my bank account. I can buy a car then, so it's no big deal, really. You know, it took me 12 years to write. You know, I pretty much gave up the guitar in order to dedicate my time to writing this, so I hope people come out and buy it. I mean, I used to have, like, you know, $10,000 worth of gear.
I remember.
Yeah, but I had to sell it all to keep my writing career going, so I could do this.
Nice and loud. Yeah, but how loud is that?
My agent thinks I can make more money in music. Actually, Wegman, my agent's, he told me to come out and bring CDs if anybody's gonna give a shit.
Hey, this is that. Yeah, man. How much you need?
10 bucks. You sure you don't want my book?
You know, I'm not much of a reader. No offense, nothing personal.
It's supposed to be 2 to 4, so I've got another 15 minutes yet. But, you know, Wegman booked me into the place, so he said he saturated the market, which is, he tends to do, so I kind of believe him. I just want to make sure I got change for everybody. But do you guys know what a rodeo is? It's when everybody in the band, when you're on a road, they put in 20 bucks. What? Hey!
Hi!
Gary! My God!
Oh, it's great to see you!
Good to see you!
Me too. What's going on with this?
Oh, these
camera?
guys, they're basically following me everywhere I go. They're supposed to be, I hired them.
Following you?
Yeah, I hired them to follow my book tour, which so far is they haven't got much footage. In order to keep my writing career going, I kind of had to sell off all my gear. But I mean,
you don't have a guitar anymore?
Not yet. But if I've got this book going into Barnes and Nobles, and if enough people buy it, I'll be able to buy a guitar and an amp, and I could conceivably get back into music.
Since you were in a band?
Oh, I've been making a living as a writer for the last 12 years. I've been making a lot more money at it than I used to make in rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you were really awesome in the band.
See, that's what my agent keeps saying.
I miss that.
Maybe Wegman's right. Maybe I should go back into music. Really, no, it's a humor book. It's not about me playing the guitar. I guess we should have thought of that already. I need to start bringing some CDs, so I actually brought my last.
Awesome. Play grind.
You remember it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay.
But unless you want to buy my book.
Well, I'm sure your book is awesome, but I love listening to you play music.